I'm so excited to share with you that last week my agency sealed a deal worth 2 lakhs per month, and this is definitely one of our highest deals till date from an Indian client on a retainer basis. And we got this lead primarily from LinkedIn. And that's why I thought it's a great idea for me to come here and tell you how to grow and get clients on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is definitely one of the best places to make money online in 2023. It is relatively easier to get clients on this platform. Also, the quality of clients is better on LinkedIn than most other platforms for various niches. That's why I really think you should be using it. So if you want to make money in 2023 by selling your services online or building a brand online, this video is the last video you will need. So without any further ado, let us get started. The first thing that I need to tell you is that my background of getting clients or making money was not primarily using LinkedIn. Actually, I was using Facebook for the longest time to get clients. It was a strategy that I'm very familiar with. I still am. And while Facebook is great, the issue with Facebook is that the moment I'll stop doing outreach, I'll stop getting leads. And that is not something that I can rely on long term. And same for you. See, when you're getting started, you have time to outreach, you have time to look for clients. But let's say you're working with 3 clients already, you will barely have any time to do anything else. But what if one client leaves you? You can't start from scratch again looking for newer clients. So a platform like LinkedIn, where you get inbound leads comparatively easily, is always going to be a better investment of your time if you are looking for getting clients. So with that in mind, I came on to LinkedIn a couple of years back, but I did not have a great start. I was not being able to reach the right audience. I really thought that it's a waste of time, and I kind of gave up. And the main reason why LinkedIn was not working for me was that I was making the mistake of approaching LinkedIn like I was approaching Facebook. See, different strategies, different approaches need different types of efforts, and that is something that I had failed to understand, which is why I was not being successful with LinkedIn. It took me almost 3 years to figure it out. I have been active on LinkedIn for 2 years now. Within the first year of activity, I hit 100K. Within the second year, I have already hit 200K followers on LinkedIn. And I've gotten some amazing people and brands to work with via LinkedIn. And my top ones being Sharon Hegde and Chase Demond. But there's so many more that I can't even mention in a single video. And it's been amazing. The projects have been of all kinds, but primarily it has been consulting services on a retainer basis, monthly management services for Instagram and LinkedIn, and marketing services for course and info product launches. These are the kind of services which me and my agency primarily offer. Sometimes I work as a freelancer, sometimes my agency takes the project, but either way, the lead gen is done primarily via LinkedIn right now. And yeah, this is why I prefer LinkedIn, because there I have an entirely different brand, and a lot of founders and co-founders see my content. And this is something that I need to tell you. A lot of people think that maybe Saheli only has followers who are freelancers, but actually my content is seen by a lot of founders and co-founders, as you see here, which is why I always make sure that I can prove my marketing prowess in every piece that is going out. But how are you gonna do it? Let me break down for you. The first thing that you need to do is profile optimization. Profile optimization is basically how your profile looks when someone lands on it. What's the cover picture? How do you look in the profile picture? What's the bio saying? Who do you help? What is your about? Are there people who are endorsing you? This is the entire checklist that you must fulfill. What a lot of people struggle with in this is, one, they don't know what to say. What do they do? How do they tell someone that this is what I help you with? You can use a simple formula that I am a dash helping dash to achieve dash, whatever result it is. This is a very simple formula. You can use many other formulas, getting inspired by other LinkedIn creators. A lot of people call themselves the marketing girl, the ads girl, the freelance guy. These kind of terms are also great. I help you simplify LinkedIn is a very good bio. I help you simplify websites. I help you run profitable ads. These are also very simple headlines that you can go with, but your headline, your cover banner should be great. The second most important thing is, does your profile look credible? And in this, you need to add a lot of testimonials. You need to add your past work. Now, if you're a beginner with nothing to show for it, it's fine. Just be sure that you have added enough case studies of projects that you have worked on. You have added enough proof of work that you have done. Even if you don't have the proof of people that you have worked with, it's still gonna be fine. People are gonna choose you. Don't worry too much about testimonials from people per se. Social proof is not equal to people saying that you're good. It's you actually being decent at what you do. So just putting it out there. would optimize your profile to a great extent. I'll leave a full profile optimization checklist in the description for you if you want, because this is a very long topic and I have gone full depth in it over a very long video within my academy content. So I cannot possibly tell you everything in a single video, but these are the top features I think are important: your banner and your proof, whether you look credible enough to work with or not, because people are not gonna approach you otherwise. The second part is content creation. Now, content has 7 major types in LinkedIn, which I have gone over in my LinkedIn masterclass. In case you want to catch the recording, the link will be in the description. I hosted it last weekend. Over 800 of you attended, but let me just give you a quick overview so that you get an idea of what type of content you should post to get clients. The first type of content is called growth-based content. This is the kind of content that goes viral. This can be news, wins, templatizing things that already work, because you know it's gonna work, right? So these kind of templates are great, but see, growth-based content gets you a quick boost of followers, but these followers are not gonna convert into buyers unless they trust you. Which brings me to the second type of content, which is authority-based content. This is the content that is basically pain points that your audience has. So for example, let's say you offer website design services. The pain point that you are targeting is probably a website that doesn't convert, which means that even though the person is spending money on marketing, the website is not converting, so they're not making money. So that ad spend or marketing budget is wasted, right? So your authority-based content should shed light on that so that they are able to fix that problem. You can also add elements of what do you do differently from other people in your industry in authority-based content, because authority is nothing but other people believing that you're superior to others, and you have to prove that repeatedly throughout your LinkedIn content. And the third most important type of content is authenticity-based content. This is where you come from your personal core values, your personal beliefs, about your industry, about life and business in general, because it's the people who connect with you who are going to buy from you. And while this is a little more minor part of the entire thing, it still makes a dent. We work long term with people we like and not people who are actually amazing at what they do necessarily, because connection matters in the world. So authenticity-based content is gonna get you there. So do not ignore it. I will leave the link to the LinkedIn masterclass in case you want to go through the entirety of LinkedIn with me in depth for over 3 hours. Yeah, these are the 3 top types of content that have gotten me followers by leaps and bounds. And it's not just followers that I'm worried about. I also care a lot about the conversions. So a lot of these leads that I got from these posts were founders interested in my services, colleges that wanted to invite me, brands that wanted to feature me, and that was much more important to me. And the last part of growing on LinkedIn is doing some outreach. You can't start making content and hope that people will find you automatically. Initially, you have to master outreach as well. Now, there are 4 types of outreaches that I recommend. Number 1 is peer outreach. This is where you are connecting with people of your industry. So let's say you're an ad service provider. You will connect with fellow ad service providers. So if you provide Facebook ads primarily, you'll also connect with people who do LinkedIn ads, Google ads, and any other form of advertising, because they are great peers for you to have. And also people who are Facebook advertisers for sure. Whatever your industry, connect with these people. So have a template, something like, hey, I saw that you are also a Facebook ad marketer. I started my journey this year and I have discovered you via LinkedIn. I would love to stay connected. Would be a great way to do outreach with them. The second type of outreach you should do is with prospects. Prospects are people who might be interested in your service. So of course, they're very important for you to work with, because that's the kind of person who's going to pay you. The third type of outreach is for guest outreach. This is if you can build something like a newsletter or a live show that you get people on a recurring basis and build a community. So this is optional, but it's the people who build communities that usually get paid the highest in the long term, because they have a command over the entire industry. So this is also something that you should have in your arsenal. Guest outreach templates to invite people over to do things with you, like collaborations and live events, and get featured in your blog, newsletter, etc. And the fourth type would be the simple connection request, which is for people who you admire, but they may not fall into any of these 3 categories. I hope that these tips help you in getting started. Make a plan for yourself where you do 20 minutes of each of these activities for an hour, let's say, every day, or at least for 2 hours every weekend, and you will get very, very qualified leads in your LinkedIn inbox. Usually LinkedIn quality of leads is better, and they usually have a better budget to pay. Most of my leads nowadays pay around 50K to 1 lakh per month on an average, and all of this is from LinkedIn because these are people who are serious business owners and not people who are just trying to figure things out. So the quality of leads is really good. I promise if you invest some of your energy into this and you use all the templates and the recommendations that I made, you will get clients within a month. So many of my students have gotten great results with LinkedIn, and I can't wait for you to be the next. And when you do, please do let me know, because I love to see that my strategies have helped you. And yeah, this is Saheli signing off. I will be back with another video next week. Till then, bye bye.